What's going on, everyone? My name is Another Radar, and welcome back to the NPA. Been a big mishap on the NPA, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update real quick. I had to forfeit my Week 8 game against the Choice Specs and the Orlando Magikarps. Big mishap on my end. I didn't have enough time to team build or prep or do anything else, so I did what was right for me, and I took the loss. It sucks, but I'm 5-3 now. However, last week I had my bye week, so that's why there wasn't any NPA stuff this week. I'm back. I'm playing Professor Willow of the United Kingler, and holy crap, is his team absolutely terrifying. I was terrified to prep against his team. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about it. He has Latios, Diggersby, Doublade, Rotom C, Regirock, Chatot, Mega Gyarados, Torkoal, Alomomola, Gothitelle, and Tangela. His team is very fat, and it has wall breakers and setup sweepers. I've seen a couple people say that they don't think my team can handle extreme setup. Well, this has the potential to be that way, with Latios being Calm Mind, Diggersby being Agility and SD, Doublade being SD, Chatot being Nasty Plot, Gyarados being Dragon Dance, Gothitelle being Calm Mind. It's very possible that I could be facing a heavy setup team this week. However, with that being said, there are some things that I know I can't do against his team. I cannot bring Sub-Dragon Dance Zardex to counter that Alomomola because I need more than one offensive move. If I run Sub-DD Roost, I need more than just Dragon Claw because then I won't be able to kill his Doublade. I need more than just Flare Blitz because then I won't be able to kill his Regirock. I need more than just Earthquake because then I cannot touch Latios, and you get the picture. I need more than just Thunder Punch because then I will not be able to take out the Tangela. Like, there is just a lot that I know I can't do against his team. I would be able to set up enough, however, to be able to beat them a little bit. It would just take forever, and I don't feel like playing that way. So, pretty much, my hope this week is to play very hyper-offensive Volt Turn with a little bit of pivoting and wearing down his team with rocks and then cleaning up late game. His team is very weak to Volt Turn. He has Diggersby to block Volt Switch, which doesn't appreciate coming in taking rocks plus U-turn damage repeatedly. He also has Doublade, which can take it on, but it doesn't appreciate Volt Switches all that much. Same thing with Rotom Cut, doesn't appreciate taking U-turns. Torkoal and Alomomola, same deal. His walls don't appreciate Volt Turn. So if I can U-turn all over his face and get off some really good chip damage, I have some very good win cons against his team. Some of them which I elected not to bring because, you know, I'm a fucking man. But some of them are very, very good. The first one that I know is very good against him is my Braviary. I think Braviary has a fantastic matchup this week. If I run like Z Shadow Claw, I can destroy literally everything on his team except for like Regirock, but even then I can run Superpower for it. So I think Braviary has a good matchup. I definitely think that Lucario has a great matchup because it's bulky enough where it can take a Psychic from Lottie. It has some good options. I also think that Frogadier has an amazing matchup this game offensively. I think it's probably one of my best offensive mons this week. So let's go ahead and hop into the team that I'm bringing. Let's start off with this Lucario set. This was the first set that I knew I wanted to bring. I wanted to bring Nasty Plot Lucario because late game, if he does not have Latios, I can sweep him. His switch-ins to Nasty Plot to Vacuum Wave are Doublade, which dies to a Dark Pulse, and Alomomola and Torkoal, which I can boost up on one of them. I can't boost up on Torkoal, but I can wear it down with rocks and beat it that way. So I definitely think that Nasty Plot Lucario is the way to go this week. If I'm able... Oh, also, I have Steadfast because I'm trying to think. Which one was that? Oh, this was in case I can take like a waterfall from Gyarados and I flinch and I get my speed raised by 1, I will be happy as fuck. Same thing with like, say, my elbow needs to pop. There you go. Iron Head from Doublade, Waterfall from Alomomola. If I could get that speed raise, I can actually sweep through his team. But offensively, this destroys him. It has enough speed for... I want to say Gyarados. But I don't remember. Pretty sure it's Gyarados, though. Odd number of HP, 4 in both stats. If you throw 8 into a stat, it doesn't affect it at all. Like, in case you guys didn't know this, if you go boop, it doesn't change it at all. So what you do is you go 4 and 4. Little lesson for the day. Next mon that I knew I wanted to bring was actually this Baby Frog. Choice Scarf with U-turn, Dark Pulse, Surf, and Grass Knot. This hits his entire team. really fucking hard. Aside from like the Tangela, I can even U-turn out on that and I can get some momentum into my Lucario or something like that. But pretty much U-turn, Dark Pulse, Surf, and Grass Knot hits his team very hard. I outspeed a +1 Mega Gyarados and I can do like 80% to it with a Grass Knot. U-turn on Lottie is going to give me some really good chip damage for Lucario to clean it up late game. Same thing with like this or this. So Choice Scarf, Frogadier, very, very good bring this week. I'll go ahead and I'll show you the set since I already came up with it. It's just enough speed for Chatot. That's what this speed is for as well. Chatot, base 91. Enough speed for Chatot with Thunderbolt, Surf, Dark Pulse, and U-turn with Electrium Z. He ran Mirror Coat Alomomola against Dan to stop his Vikavolt, so I fully expect him to do that against me as well. I don't want him to do that. I want to be able to U-turn on it, scout for it, Toxic it, and then click the Electrium Z against it. But yeah, that's what that's for. I really like this set. I really like these three together as offensive mons. These two get really good pivoting on his team because what this thing forces in is things like Regirock. Getting off that U-turn to go into something that scares out Regirock just means it takes free chip damage, and I love that. But overall, Heliolisk is really, really important in this game. Very, very important. Then we'll go ahead and talk about Cat, because realistically, these three mons work together pretty well. Taunt, Toxic, Parting Shot with Foul Play, it has enough bulk to take on things like Regirock to not be too KO'd by it. To take on things like Mega Gyarados, I can live a Waterfall and I can Toxic it. Things like Foul Play, I can hit the Doublade and the Lottie on, so I can pretty much do some good work against it. However, Parting Shot is a little wary for me. I argued between Parting Shot and U-turn for a very long time because he has a what's it called? Competitive user. That's what I was looking for. He has a competitive user, and if I Parting Shot on it and give Gothitelle a +2 special attack, I do not switch into a +2 special attack Gothitelle. Like, it could have Thunderbolt, it could have Psychic, it could have Signal Beam, it could have Psychic, it could have Psychic, and it could have Signal Beam, and it could literally destroy everything on my team. Do not like that, so I was arguing with it. However, I think Parting Shot is more useful against things like the Gyarados and the Lottie. So, also, if I'm able to get off the Parting Shot and I can go into Frog and click Dark Pulse on it, and that does a metric shitload. Same thing with like U-turn on this thing. Let's go back and sack something off and then get off the Dark Pulse. Ultimately, I think it's a little bit better. And Toxic is there because if I can Toxic literally anything on his team, I will win this game. I will Toxic everything if I have to. I don't want to, but I will. Things like Regirock, Lottie, Gara, Chatot, Gothitelle, none of it appreciates a Toxic. Alomomola, big one, doesn't appreciate a Toxic, so that's why I have Toxic on this and Toxic on this. This is a Spadef Cobra Berry set. Cobra Berry is for Mega Gyarados, and I know you might be thinking, Kelly, why the hell are you running Cobra Berry for a Mega Gyarados if you're Spadef? Well, this thing does not need lefties to wall Lottie to hell and back. Because of that, I think it is completely useless for me to run lefties on it if I can just go ahead and I can wall it and I can take out a lot of damage on it with Dazzling Gleam. It does about 25%, so it guarantees breaks the sub on no HP invested Lottie, which is really nice. And then I have Baton Pass to get me out of bad situations, and Toxic plus Moonlight does really good work. Dazzling Gleam with the Cobra Berry means that if he switches into rocks, takes the Dazzling Gleam, he is instantly in range of Fist Plate boosted Vacuum Wave from my Lucario. Ultimately, this thing is just fat. It does so well against his team. But as you can tell, like Parting Shot, U-turn, Baton Pass, and then having Whirlwind on my final mon, which is here to pretty much wall Diggersby and Mega Gyarados. A little bit of speed is speed creep as speed creeps if he's like going offensive Gothitelle and just wants to speed creep uninvested. Pretty much that. But Stealth Rocks are really important. Again, if I can get some good chip damage off, it makes Lucario's job so much easier sweeping late game. So I have Stealth Rocks and Whirlwind to phase him out a little bit. Gyarados can also not do more than 50% to me with any one hit, meaning that I can just go ahead and I can Whirlwind him out, force him to take more Stealth Rocks damage. And if he's already taken a Dazzling Gleam from my Fetus, that means he's more so in range of Vacuum Wave. And it stops me from getting swept by it, so that's really nice. Same thing with like all of his setup supers, really. SD Doublade, Diggersby without Fire Punch. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't bring Fire Punch against my team. Just destroy Skarmory. But you get the picture. And Rocky Helmet is really good because if he wants to do what I'm doing and he wants to bring Volt Turn action, I can send Skarmory in and I can force something to take the Rocky Helmet damage along with the what's it called? The Stealth Rocks damage whenever it comes back in, and that chip damage is huge this game. But yeah, that's pretty much a team. Very, very simple. I figured I'd keep it short, sweet, and to the point for you guys. But I hope you guys did enjoy the team. If you did, make sure you let me know what you think of it down below, and I will see you guys in the battle. Bye-bye.